Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be kind of a mukbang kind of vlog. I was supposed to record this a long time ago with a group of stay-at-home moms that I'm in, and we were supposed to do a collab. Sorry guys, it took so long, but this is what I always have going on. Little kids. My son asked me to be in asked to be in this video in the beginning, so I'm gonna let them sit in through just a little bit of it. And then I'm going to answer these questions. I have a Wingstop. We just came from where? Where did we come from?
The baseball practice.
No, not baseball. Where was it? Basketball practice.
Basketball practice.
And what other kind of practice? Dylan, what'd you have?
Cheerleading.
Cheerleading practice. Yeah, so we just came from sports. Everybody is getting done with their showers. What are you doing?
I'm already done with my
Yes, you're done with your shower. I'm done with my shower. Carter's the last one, and then hubby will take his shower. I got my wings right here.
What about the style?
And my Cajun corn. And so I'm going to answer these questions, eat my food, and we're going to get through it and get it done. So, guys, are you going to stay or are you going to go?
I'm Dylan. Dylan, do you want to go?
Yeah, why don't you guys get ready to go? Because we got an early morning in the morning.
Okay.
Can you say bye?
Bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye. I see my car.
And tomorrow, I'm going to take my phone and I'm going to show you, skating practice.
Okay, guys. Good night. Mommy, have
I
food.
see Shimmer Shine my car.
You'll see Shimmer and Shine tomorrow. Can I have a kiss, son? I love you.
Bye.
I'll be in a minute to tuck you in.
Wait. If you want to watch this again, give it 2 thumbs up. 100 thumbs up and 1,000 people see this. See you next time. Sonic Dash.
Say, who about Shimmer Shine? Shimmer Shine ball for me.
All right. Okay, let's see. What is our first question? Let me grab a wing too, because I am hungry, y'all. My first question is, what made you decide to become a stay-at-home mom? So when my oldest, who's 8 now, was like 1 or 2, right about to turn 2, and I was about to have my son, I was traveling back and forth. Back then we lived in Georgia. I was traveling back and forth to Buckhead to Gwinnett County. And so I was working at a private school. And between driving there and trying to make it back and forth between gas, and it was only a day school, so it wasn't like I was getting paid a full salary. I mean, the money was good, but it was just, you're getting paid for 4 hours a day. And so it just didn't make sense between gas back and forth there, and I was going to have another baby. Even working at those schools, you still have to pay tuition. It just wasn't equaling out. I was just working to basically pay for her to go there with me. And I was bringing home like nothing, and then that was going into the gas tank, and it wasn't worth it. So when we got pregnant with Austin, we decided that it would just be better if I stayed at home. I was already a teacher. I was teaching Carter's age group, and so it was just kind of like, 2 kids at home, I'll stay at home for a while. And it just kind of worked out for us. It was great for the time being. I didn't have to worry about, my friends lived right down the street. I didn't have to worry about, somebody being there for them if they needed it. I didn't have to worry about putting them in daycare. It was just great. So that is how I initially, back in 2015, became a stay-at-home mom. I have been a stay-at-home mom since 2015, and it is 2022. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's the next question. How long have you been a stay-at-home mom? I have been a stay-at-home mom now for 7 years. Wow. Now keep in mind, I have degrees. I have lots of degrees. I have a bachelor's degree. I have a double minor and double major, and I also have a master's degree in special education. So I went to school for many, many years, and now I'm a stay-at-home mom. So you never know. You just never know. All right, next question. How many kiddos do you have? This will be number 5. We have 4 now, ages 8, 6, 5, 18 months, and this will be number 5, due in December. So we'll have 5 babies, 8 and under. Next question. How do you get me time in? Okay. I don't. It's a really big struggle. I can't lie to you. Right now is my me time. Talking to you is my me time. My husband has my baby downstairs, the toddler. Carter is in the shower. Austin and Dylan are in bed, and they're only in bed early like now because we have therapy in the morning really, really early. So this is really my me time. So sometimes that's a sacrifice. That means me and my husband don't really get to eat dinner together sometimes, because sometimes even I don't even want to be touched by him. I've been with the kids all day and I just want space. So that includes me coming in and watching a show that they probably can't watch, sitting on the floor or sitting in my bed in my pregnancy pillow, eating my food in peace without little fingers grabbing, and vlogging, or just doing something that I want to do. Vlogging is a passion of mine. Content creating is a passion of mine. So this is my me time. I really don't get to go and do the facials and the nails and the hair. I mean, it's not feasible for us because we really don't have a big village. So, and we have a lot of kids. People aren't really always willing to watch your 4 or 5 kids. So I'm not big into that now. I want to do those things, and it'll be great when we do have people that can watch our kids or nannies or whatever to do that. But right now, it's just not something that we have or have the luxury of having. So I get it in basically whenever I can. A shower even without the baby. Yeah, that's really it. My kids are really good though. They're pretty independent. And so when I need some space, we have a very open relationship where I can say, hey, mommy needs a break right now. You guys go chill or whatever. But honestly, I really get my me time at night. Not that me and my husband don't eat dinner together. We do. But sometimes he just understands, like, babe, I'm touched out. I don't want to share my food, especially now that I'm pregnant. I just want to sit here and chill and just not watch action movies, just do my thing. And he respects that. And so, we have a great relationship, an open relationship to where that works for us. All right, next question. That one was a long one. What is the first thing people say when they know that you're a stay-at-home mom? It couldn't be me. More power to you. A lot of people look at me like I'm not educated, especially when I say how many kids I have. Living in the area that we live in, it's very close-minded. There's a lot of racism in this area. So when people do know that I stay at home and they see me, it's on the back of my car, so they know that I'm a stay-at-home mom. They see me with all my kids, you get some looks, you get some questionable comments, but you just roll with the punches. It is what it is. I know my truth. I know that I'm highly educated. I know that I was picked for this. I know that I educate my children. They were homeschooled for so long, they're going to school this year, but I know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I know that I'm living in my purpose. So the comments, they don't necessarily, it is what it is. Like, you're going to hear them whether you're a stay-at-home mom of 1 kid or 5 kids. You either get it or you don't. So I hear negative comments, but they just, whatever. Okay. Next question. Let's see. What do you love about being a stay-at-home mom? I can honestly say the fact that I don't miss anything. I truly don't miss anything. All of my kids, Carter, Austin, Dylan, and Eden, every single one of them. And Dylan, it took a little bit longer because she has cerebral palsy. But all of my kids, I have caught their first steps on camera, or I've seen them. I have not had to worry about, things like hand, foot, and mouth and whatever, because they don't go to daycares. They don't really get sick a lot. When they do, we pass it amongst each other, and then that's it. We're done. But yeah, mainly, I don't miss anything. I see everything. I am exposed to everything. I am hands-on with everything. Even simple things like reading. When I hear my daughter read a book, my 8-year-old, she's on the 4th grade level reading. And when I hear her reading, I taught her that. When they know stuff and they know multiplication, I taught them that. So when I say that's the best thing about being a stay-at-home mom, and I guess it was when I was a homeschool mom too, is that everything that they've done, I've taught them. And it's very gratifying to know that, because a lot of moms don't have that luxury. And I realize that I'm very, very blessed to be able to stay home. You know, we've made sacrifices in different places. We're not living and rolling in the dough. We've made sacrifices, but it is definitely well worth it, because I honestly believe that it is important for a mother, if you choose to raise and nurture her children and be that first voice and that first influence. And I'm just happy that I get to do that. So that is definitely something I love about being a stay-at-home mom. Okay, any pros and cons that you didn't expect? Yes, I basically just talked about the pros. The cons, I never really expected to be so isolated. You know, you people are all excited when you're pregnant and everything like that, and oh, when's the baby coming? But they treat it basically like it's a toy, an accessory. It's something, you know, they don't know the sleepless nights. And if they do, or because they've been there, they still, you know, I've never had someone come over and say, let me clean your house, let me do your laundry, let me I mean, if you're a stay-at-home mom, you know the list is endless. So it's really just being so isolated. I don't really have friends like that, you know. I can say, you know, I have social media and I have people that I grew up with, my friends, you know, my best friends, but they live in different places. So whereas we used to live really close to each other and we can watch each other's kids, we don't even have that anymore. I have my neighbor across the way, but she has a lot of kids too. So it's just like, it's a constant, okay, you're a big girl, these are yours, and you take care of them. That's not a con. They are my kids. I love it. But, you know, before you have children, you have your own identity. So that is definitely something that I miss. I will say sometimes I feel like I have lost my identity in just being a mom. I don't do some of the things I used to enjoy, like going to get my nails done, going to get my hair done. You make sacrifices for your children, and you begin to have your me time be sitting on the floor vlogging. So that is definitely, I would say, a con. But then again, like I said, I can't really call it that, because I wouldn't trade it for the world. Because if it's between that and going out and partying and clubbing like I used to, I'll take this for 1,000, Alex. I mean, I'm just being honest. I will take my kids any day over the week. Though I would love to have some extra little free time. When I leave, I miss them. When I go somewhere, I miss them. So I can't complain. I am actually one of those people I can say I really do. I really enjoy my kids. They drive me crazy. Don't get it twisted. But a lot of that too, I had to learn with soul searching that a lot of that is just me and my hormones and my anger and my frustrations that I have. It's not them. They're not doing anything wrong. They're learning. They're growing. So that getting yourself in check and having that reality check with yourself and realize, you know, maybe they're not really driving me crazy. Maybe I just need an emotional check out right now, because I'm overstimulated. It's not them. They don't know, you know. So basically, again, I'm rambling, but basically just losing who I thought I was and turning into someone else. I won't say necessarily it's a con. It's just different. All right, number 8. Are you a part of any play or mom groups? No, we're not. We just started sports, and I have been meeting a lot of mom friends. I actually met one tonight, which I'm so excited, and she has a daughter. She's a mom of 6, which is always great. And she has a daughter who also has special needs. So a couple of her kids have special needs, actually. And she introduced me to this group where it's like parents can go with their kids or without their kids and like do different activities to just get a break, or to let their children engage with other special needs kids. So like, that's new. That's brand new. I just met her tonight, but that's exciting. And the fact that we are getting more involved in sports and activities, that's good. That's a good outlet for us. And that is something that I'm really looking forward to. Now that they're older and they're in sports and being able to, you know, have friends, I'm sure I'll meet more moms and such. And my husband will meet more dads, because he's at every event too, when they start school as well. So that is going to be our thing. And I'm sure through that we'll meet more people. You know, you start to build community. We've been inside with, you know, the C word and during this whole pandemic. And we haven't been able to do sports and stuff like that because the world's been crazy. But now that everything's kind of opening back up, it's a lot easier to say, yeah, let's sign up for this, let's sign up for that. And when we meet people, I mean, we're very likable people. I think so. So we usually gravitate towards people that have large families and have our same values and things like that. So I'm sure that stuff will come. I can see it now, slowly but surely coming. So, you know, it'll be great. I'm excited about it. I'm excited. I've always waited for this part where the sports and the activities and Teen Mom and, you know, football games, basketball games, and banquets. I was looking forward to that. So we're here now. I am along for the ride. I'm excited about that. So, do you have a routine or do you go with the flow? A little bit of both. I really am very structured when it comes to things. Like, I have a way of doing things. You have to when you have a lot of kids, you know, water bottles and meals, and, you know, we have certain times that we eat. But also I have my days where I'm like, yeah, cereal for dinner, you know. So it's what it is. I pick and choose my battles, and I've learned that having so many kids. What tips or advice would you give anyone considering being a stay-at-home mom? Roll with the punches. Take it for what it is. Just take it for what it is. Your life is not going to look like someone else. The way you do things is not going to look like someone else. Do it in the best way that works for you. Do what works for you. And once you decide what your niche is, what your way of doing thing is, do it 110% because they're watching. That's it. Have fun. Enjoy it. Because it goes by fast. I mean, I remember when Carter was Eden's age. And just enjoy it and do what works for you. You're going to get so much advice from other people that say, do this, and this, we did this, and we never co-slipped, and we blah, 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 blah. Do what works for you, and then do it to the fullest. Okay? All right, well, that's it for this question and answer. It was supposed to be kind of quick, and it ended up being like 15, 20 minutes, but sorry, I like to talk. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope that you check out the ladies' YouTube channels that I've linked in the description box. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much. Oh, yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You heard what my son said. See you next time. Bye-bye.